Alright, so today let's talk about the iPhone X. They say X marks the spot, but today might be the G. And if you don't get it, then you better get ready to move on to the next. Yeah.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Cyber Reviews. In my hand, I have the kidney of a man, a full-grown man, and his wife. This is the iPhone X, and today I'm coming to tell you 10 reasons to buy or not to buy the iPhone X. Coming up next. Alright, so the first reason why I love this iPhone X is the form factor. This phone has glass at the back and at the front as well. And it has this notch that people complained about, but it was kind of like a trendsetter. Yeah, I know the iPhone X may not necessarily have been the very first phone to have implemented a notch. We had other Android devices with notches, but I think the iPhone X kind of made the notch a popular thing. And the bottom of the screen, that's the chin of the screen, is almost like very bezel-less. Okay, so you get an almost full screen display, and this thing is beautiful. The first iPhone I used was the iPhone 7, and that looked like the iPhone 6, iPhone 5, etc. So this was like a refreshing redesign of the iPhone, and I just love it. Okay, the form factor is beautiful. When you hold it in your hand, you can tell that you're holding something premium. You're holding something very nice, but we'll get to that later. The iPhone X display was made by Samsung, so you expect a very vibrant, rich, saturated screen, and it delivers exactly that. Very beautiful as compared to the previous models. Okay. Now in my intro, I said the first iPhone I used was the iPhone 7, so the comparisons I would be making would mostly be against the iPhone 7. So this iPhone X comes with a very good battery. Okay, not the best battery, because nowadays we have phones which have like 5,000 milliamperes of battery, and the average in the industry is like 4,000 milliamperes of battery capacity. Some even have like 6,000 milliamperes. This phone came with about 2,700 milliamperes. I know it's small, but because Apple designs both the hardware and the software, they're able to optimize the experience such that this phone can last you like the entire day, especially when the battery gets low and you put it on that low power mode. It really lasts long. And I did a video talking about iPhone tips, tricks, and secrets, and I'll link that in the card above so that you can check some of the tricks to help optimize your battery power. Of course, we can't talk about an iPhone and not talk about the cameras. iPhones have consistently produced some of the best cameras in smartphones. When I started my YouTube channel, I used to record with my iPhone X because it has this really great, optical image stabilization for videos. Plus, it's able to record up to 4K in 60 frames per second. I know most people don't consume content in Africa, especially on 4K, but at least you are future-proofing your videos and stuff. Also, you can record 1080p at 240 frames per second, and what that allows you to achieve is super slow motion footage. So maybe you're shooting B-roll or stuff like that, you can do that with your iPhone and you get really smooth slow motion footage. And talking about smooth, this device comes with optical image stabilization. So with your handheld camera, you'll be able to take, videos, and people will think that you took it with a professional camera, because like compared to the Sony a5100 that I use and I'm using to record this right now, the Sony a5100 doesn't have inbuilt image stabilization, so it shakes a lot when I use it. And in some of my videos, you can see that like the product shots is it's not the best, yeah. But when I take it on the iPhone, smooth, very smooth. So I love the cameras on the iPhone X. I mentioned that the iPhone X has glass in front and glass at the back. Glass at the back enables the iPhone X to have wireless charging capabilities. Some Android devices have like glass at the back, but it's like a gimmick. It just makes the device beautiful and then also makes it a fingerprint magnet. This one achieves an extra value by having wireless charging. It's not fast wireless charging though, like you get on the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus and other models, but at least you have wireless charging. Another really great feature about the iPhone X is that it's waterproof. So like if you are caught in the rain or some water splashes on it, you don't really have to be too bothered because it can withstand a little humidity. So those are the things I like about the iPhone X, but it's not all good. There's some bad in there as well. First of all, the price. This thing launched at $1,000 US for the base model, like 64 gig of storage. $1,000 US, and I think it's crazy because even the iPhone 11, which was launched this year and which has many improved features over the iPhone X, launched at $700. Okay, and the iPhone 11 in many ways is like the iPhone X, just that it's even bigger, has improved camera quality. It's just the display, which is not an OLED panel. Okay, but apart from that, base storage 64 gig, and even has the A13 Bionic processor. So it's way faster than even the iPhone X and has even longer battery performance, but it was sold for $700, and that's because consumers made a lot of noise about the overpricing that Apple does on its devices. Okay, and I don't think $1,000 price tag is justified for the iPhone X, especially considering what competitors are bringing to the table. And I think that by purchasing the iPhone X and purchasing higher priced models, we are sort of validating and reinforcing the phone manufacturers' decisions to overprice their devices. So let's boycott some of these phones sometimes, and they would learn a lesson or two and reduce the price so that the consumer wins always in the end. So I spoke about wireless charging, and on the subject of charging, did you know that the iPhone X is enabled for fast charging? Yes, it is, but you've probably been charging it with this your slow charging adapter. To actually experience fast charging on your iPhone X, you need to buy an 18-watt adapter sold separately. And that thing drives me crazy because Android devices are now trying to outdo each other by just charging speeds, and some have like 60 watts fast charger and stuff like that, but Apple still decides that 18 watts is the best, and they won't even bundle it with the iPhone X, and it's crazy for a device which sells at $1,000. Crazy. The next thing which really disappointed me in all my time of using the iPhone X is that it behaves very, very weirdly. It's like there's a ghost on mine. Maybe it's just my device, but I don't think it will be just my device. And let me explain. If like I'm watching YouTube on my iPhone X, all of a sudden it will skip to the next video, or it will begin to like and dislike the video, or it will begin to type comments on this one. It's like there's a ghost on my device. Also, if I'm playing Candy Crush and I want to maybe swipe to the left, it just swipes to the right. Also, I could be on Facebook and I could be trying to comment or reply to a post, and then I will type a paragraph. This thing will delete it, and then it will start typing on its own. And sometimes it even opens apps and closes them, and sometimes it even attempts to delete apps. Like if it's open and the screen is on and you've unlocked it on your table, before you see, it has started rearranging apps and then deleting them and asking if you want to permanently delete it. Like, it's so weird. And it's strange because this is not the first time I'm using an Apple device which has acted this way. I have an iPad 3rd generation, and it's a very similar behavior. So I don't know if you're an Apple user and you've ever experienced this particular phenomenon where your Apple device sort of like acts and behaves on its own. Let me know in the comments below because this is very weird. Now, the last thing I don't like about the iPhone X is this device introduced Face ID to unlock your device and to make payments and to log into other websites and apps. Okay, but it was touted that Face Unlock is more secure than the traditional fingerprint unlock that we're used to. Just that when this thing is like on a flat surface and you're trying to unlock it, you have to pick up the phone every time. So imagine it's on your wireless charger and then you are charging and you want to just use the phone. You would have to either lean on, like you lean in so your face is recognized. The angle is very terrible, or you have to lift up the phone every time and put it to your face. And every time you do so, it's going to like disconnect from charging if you connected it to your wireless charger. And I've also had an incident in my office where a colleague of mine who also uses an iPhone X has his iPhone X being unlocked by another colleague. and they don't look alike at all. It's crazy. So yeah, those are some of the things, my personal reasons why I dislike iPhones. And so let me know why you like the iPhone X or why you don't like it. Would you ever buy this, or would you buy the older models which have the fingerprint sensor, or you'd buy the newer models, the iPhone 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max, and the iPhone 11 itself, which have better cameras? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching this video. If you're new to my channel, I do lots of entertaining mobile phone, mobile gadget, and mobile app reviews, so that when you are making any purchasing decision, you can make a really well-informed decision. So hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, hit the dislike button if you didn't, and consider subscribing if you are new, and click here to watch my review of the iPhone X versus the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, and click here to watch more amazing videos. Thanks, February. So I spoke about wireless charging, and on the topic of so I spoke about wireless charging. So I spoke Alright, so today let's talk about the iPhone X. If you're not ready, then you... Alright, so today let's talk about the iPhone X. They say X marks the spot. Yeah, it might be the G, but if you don't get it, then better get ready and move on to the next. Alright, so today let's talk about the iPhone X. Say the X marks the spot. Yeah, it might be the G, but... Alright, so today let's talk about the iPhone X. Yeah, it might be the G. Alright, so today let's talk about the iPhone X. They say X marks the spot, but it might be the G in this case. And if you don't get it, then you better move on to the next. Yeah.